Thank you. My heart goes out to the poor, miserable, unhappy flower children of this world who have made a profession of escaping from life. I really mean that. Just because life has problems, they very solemnly announce to us that it's empty, worthless, and not worth living. The peculiar thing about these flower children is that of all the generations of Americans, they're the very ones who have had the easiest time of all. They're the ones that have been most coddled by their parents, the ones the world has treated with the most gentleness. Today, for instance, no American starves to death, no matter how badly off financially he may be. When I was a good deal younger, believe me, hundreds of thousands of people knew what it was to go to bed hungry. They knew what it was not to be able to find any kind of work whatsoever to support themselves and their families. Today you see youngsters who prefer to go on the dole if they're not turned into some kind of junior executive immediately by a government agency. What's the matter with these flower children? Can't they see? Can't they feel? A life full of meaning is every man's right, but he must fill it with meaning. His life can be wonderful, but he's got to see the wonder in it. The other day I was talking with a friend of mine who's well into his 70s. I've never known such a man for sheer energy and vitality and vigor. I asked him why it was that he never managed to get bored. His answer was unforgettable. I'll pass it on to you right after this word. I asked my septuagenarian friend why he never got bored with life after all these years. How in the world can anybody be bored, he said. I can't be bored because just when I get through one problem, what do you know? I've got another one. And that is what keeps me going, problem after problem. It's the tough things in life that give life its meaning and its richness. Somebody ought to write a book sometime on the advantages that tough things give you. Anybody who masters the tough thing becomes tough himself. And when he becomes tough, he has meaning, he has something to say. He has value to himself and to others. Now, in this world, there are all kinds of people in real trouble who know the meaning of sorrow and poverty and sickness and misery. If you want to make life meaningful, get out there and do something about it. Get into it. Get out of your comfortable ways. People who find meaning in life are people who give themselves for other people and get into the hard things of this world.